So yesterday, I had a little bit of an epiphany. I went for a walk with my niece, who's 18 years old and a senior in high school, and my sister's daughter, and she's amazing. She's brilliant. She's smart. She's like athletic. Like she's wonderful and amazing. But I was like, I gotta be that aunt who like reaches out and is a good aunt and gives her advice and helps her through her times of like, balancing and figuring out life. And, I'm gonna be that cool aunt. And I get on this walk with her and she stops, like, she drops all this amazing knowledge on me about identity and like her understanding of herself, which, for me and for us is like she understands herself as a Muslim, she understands herself as American, she understands herself in like this dynamic of society and balancing lives. And I kind of walked away feeling like us women, this 40 some, 50 some, 60 some, like this older women generation, we need to have more young 20-some-year-old, 18-year-old girls in our lives, because I'm going to tell you where the wisdom is. I'm going to tell you where the strength is. Don't sleep on this generation. These young women, they're not girls, they're women, have their shit together. They know things. They know how to put boundaries up for themselves. They know their worth. They have confidence. They have intellect that they put to really good use. And they leverage social media in a way that is actually really impressive. Not to say, just like with adults, because I know some 50, 60-year-old men and women who don't got their shit together. There's some 20-year-olds and 18-year-olds who don't got their shit together either. But I bet you, if you found a couple that did, your mind would be blown. Have a conversation with them. Ask them how they see the world, how they see their goals, what they're looking to accomplish in the next 10 years. I'm going to guarantee you it is nothing like what you were thinking at their age, because the world is so different and our kids are so different, and how they think about things and how they see the world and people, it's fascinating. And so my niece is one, but I've been getting drop knowledge from my friends, daughters, and kids around me. I mean, I have to give a serious shout out to, it just happens to be that they're all women. It is Women's History Month, so I'm gonna give a shout out to my young women who got their shit together and who know a hell of a lot more than some of us older, more veteran. I'm going to use the O word. That O word is like a bad word. We're not using that 3-letter O word. We are veterans of life. We are seasoned in experiences. We aren't old. But we can learn from our youngins. We can learn what it is to know ourselves at 18, at 20, at 25, and how that changes the way you move through the world. So shout out to those ladies. Not to say they aren't some men. I maybe met like 2 recently that have that level. But that could be my circle. So I'm sure there are some really smart guys out there. And actually, I'm gonna correct that. I don't know the emotional level of those guys, but I can tell you there's some really smart, powerful, empowered, intelligent young men in their 18s, 20s that I've met through my work in the county, and through friends. But I just gotta say it. I know this was long, but shout out to all of y'all, because us seasoned veteran folks, sometimes we got wisdom, we got experience, but it took us a long time to get here where you guys are already. at your young ages. I'm super excited to see what's going to happen with the world with what we have. Happy Friday, y'all.